And Kurt Busch went over and over.
When Stenhouse squeezes to the outside,
and that's Yaley,
and that shoved Yaley down. And look at that 78 car upside down, and then lands on top of Ryan Newman's 39 car.
Red and white car comes up just a little bit, and that contact with Stenhouse was enough. Then he comes down into Ambrose, and it's on.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. in that 88 just squeezed by.
Talking to his crew chief, Tommy Baldwin, he said the track is getting tighter. Big track.
They kept the car upside down on the back straightaway.
Carl Long has crashed hard and collected Bobby Labonte in the process.
Man, Carl's car just took a wild tumble. Labonte.
The blue car in front, 46.
46.
Somebody hits.
Oh, he just gets hooked.
Yep.
Yeah. Brendan Gaughan got into the back of Joe Nemechek in the 01. Brendan Gaughan in the 77.
And Carl Long goes for the wild ride.
And that's all on driver's side right there, sliding down the racetrack. Now she starts to tumble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5.5. Just run out of room back there.
I mean, you're probably running well over 150 miles per hour right there in that area.
Sideways, somebody looked like made some contact with
Uh-oh, we've got a problem.
contact here, for sure. Darrell Waltrip and Joe Rutten. Waltrip's car gets on his roof and over and over.
Darrell Waltrip tumbling down the backstretch in what appears to be a very, very serious crash. Joe Ruttman, the other car involved in that incident. Marlin.
Now, he's the blue car right there. It looked like they might have made a little bit of contact, and it got Kowicki.
Hey, we're getting a signal from NASCAR that DW is okay.
Oh boy, that's great news.
That is just unbelievable news. That is wonderful.
Of course, they will take him to the in-care. The
27 car, Casey Atwood, almost lost control.
And a big...
Oh, trouble, trouble.
Oh, and one car upside down.
Casey Atwood. And sliding through the grass, Kenson winds around.
White and yellow flag.
Atwood's car is destroyed. And did the leader get the caution flag?
Tremendous amount of speed. Now watch him when he hits the grass here. It'll turn over several times there, but the speed is down where it's not like 190 miles an hour crash.
You saw the officials with the caution flag out very quickly as leader Randy LaJoie came to the flag. But as we mentioned,
Harvick slides up in front of traffic.
Cars upside down, cars everywhere.
And turn 4 is Calamity corner once again. Watch the 22 of Scott Wimmer, the yellow car, take a wild ride here.
What started it, Greg Biffle came down in the 10, or the 10 went up to Greg Biffle. They got together anyhow.
The luckiest man there was Rusty Wallace. Got a little tap, but kept on going.
Now watch Wimmer. Over once, twice, 3 on his nose, 4, wham.
Huge. I can't tell you what it does to you. You just pray that when you stop that you can remember what happened.
North Carolina.
Bad trouble, bad trouble.
Okay, a terrible crash. Richard Petty's car has turned over 7 or 8 times coming off turn 4 and was just struck by another car. It's one of the most violent accidents we've ever seen at the Daytona International Speedway here as leader Darrell Waltrip squeezes through. Petty's car nosed into the wall and then went sideways and barreled end over end and then side over side time after time. A terrible accident involving the man who has won this race 7 times over the years.
Richard Petty was running in a pack of cars, and the back end starts to go around, and looks like he might have been tagged by the car number 73 of Phil Barkdahl, and you can see Petty's car just cramming and turning over up against the wall, and other cars coming in. There's Barkdahl hitting him as he came by, and the Eddie Beerswall car hitting one of the tires that came off the car.
From another angle.
That looks like the crash at Darlington years ago, Ned.
Fortunately, it was staying on the nose of the car for so long, Ken, so it was didn't look like it was really taking hard bounces down onto the pavement.
And Newman will have nothing of it.
No, got trouble getting into 3, guys.
Joey Logano.
Big crash.
Oh, he's upside down. Over and over, Logano goes between 3 and 4.
No.
Our car will
really just kind of a stack-up effect. Like was one of them got on the brakes and kind of forced. Yeah, look at Tony Stewart just missing this crash. Man, here's where it really gets exciting. Man.
We talked about that there's nowhere to go as you come off of these corners, and when something like this happens, you make a commitment, and you've got one opportunity really to miss this wreck.
24-degree lanes. Just side over side over side, a violent impact, and the good news that this new car that now.
Look at McMurray. He has a big run down.
Oh, we got one spinning.
And it's McMurray.
Got it. Wreck it.
Man, that thing is flipping, rolling.
That car is junk.
You got that right.
Well,
just hope he's
for a
okay.
ride right
He
there.
had been incredibly fast. He got a huge runoff turn 2.
See the 31 of Newman with a pretty good run. No, he maybe cut a tire.
Something happened to that car. It just went around all by itself on the straightaway.
And see, what really slid that car over was when Newman hit him on the left side. It lifted the right side up and caught air.
Yeah.
And look at that car come apart against the fence.
It just disintegrates.
I mean, everything did its job of what it's.
Ricky Rudd gets the jump. He's the early leader. Oh, trouble! Steve Park is off into the infield. Another car valve over on his lid. It's Parkindale Jr. Terrible crash.
Man, Steve squeeze up the outside. I see he was trying to go on the outside of Rusty. Rusty moves up, they make contact, and Junior gets under the one car and just kind of bulldozed him into the wall and over.
Yeah, that's what actually turned him even more sideways. But I'll tell you what, that guardrail did the job.
Oh, it did. It's great.
Took a lot of that absorbed.
We've heard. Oh, here's a car upside down.
Big time crash upside down.
It's Ryan Newman.
See Kevin Harvick there. Marcus Ambrose.
Ambrose is there, comes across. Harvick stops, and Newman's car comes to rest upside down on its roof.
See Elliott Sadler there involved.
Elliott trying to jam the brakes on to keep from hitting the 39 as it was pirouetting up the track. He's able to miss it. Harvick able to get the car woed down as the 39 just comes rolling down on its roof onto the grass and comes over again another 360 before coming to rest on its top.